Yeah, people, maximum respect, blessings to all fans all across the globe. So they are now on standby on the phone, waiting to be interviewed by the Queen of Radio, Empress Elise Kelly, on the Bridge 99 FM. Amaziyah the Great representing to the fullest. So big up every supporter, every fan. Natural movements, blessings and respect. Verona, Michelle in New York. Denise, big up yourself, Brandon, and the whole family. Everybody all across the globe, pick me them. Jamaica and the Caribbean, Africa. Maximum respect. Yes, yes. Van, big up, Everton. All of the fans, them, you see me.
Ready? Okay, so we're ready. Craig Kirkland, otherwise known as Amaziyah the Great. Good afternoon.
Anyway, I have great indeed. Blessings and respect.
How is life?
Well, life is, always challenging, but we try not complain too much. We just try adjust ourselves and just do the do.
I love that.
Precisely.
All right, we haven't touched base for quite a while, and just for those who don't know who Amaziyah the Great is, just give them a short little heads up as to who you are and what it is that you do.
Well, Amaziyah the Great is a human from Spanish Town, Jamaica, the son of Ina Lee Allen and Mr. Albert Kirkland, an artist, a poet, a filmmaker, a creative individual, so to speak, doing greatness to uplift, educate our people.
Okay, and you've been doing a wonderful job so far. I mean, a lot of people perhaps even know you more as a filmmaker, because one of the good things about you is that you make your work available. You are on social media, on all the platforms, and you make it available. Tell me a little bit about your most popular films today.
Oh, two of the most recent films is, they are ones where me personally, because some of the films before was just me playing cameo roles and not much in action. But there's one called Easter Bun, which my sister, persuaded me to do. Easter Gun, it's about me going hard for this girl who I love and want. She named Keisha. I couldn't find the bun to give my mother and her, I picked them, but I find it figure Keisha. Keisha take it, your next man, a bag of things. But part two, I went me a search for her now, and it continued. We recently did some shots in New York. You get to me and say, and I'm back in Jamaica now since 2 months. We're still working on part 3 because people are asking for more. So we still do the do.
All right. You're talking so simple, but one of the things that I really love, and one of the things that make your films so popular, is because they're grounded, they're roots, people identify very much with them. Who are you as an actor? Which, you just outlined a while ago that you're an artist, you're a poet, you're a filmmaker, and you just said that you act in your film.
Yes. Well, this was like a new task on screen. But I've always been comedic. I've always been me. You get to me and say being creative. So it comes naturally.
Right. I love that. And you're a brilliant poet. You sent one of your poems to us yesterday. And my producer said to me, just listen to this one because this is the only one he got. And it is brilliant. So, I'm sure he has been telling you that I'm going to want your most recent poems on a CD that we can share it with our listeners, right?
Quite so.
Okay. All right. So you're going to do that. We have the other one. We're going to share it still. But you're a brilliant poet, as I was saying. So my question to you, and you're also a brilliant filmmaker.
Yes.
Do you get confused when you have so many talents?
Not really, because it's just like my everyday lifestyle, and it's just me doing it. It takes me not a lot of time to create a short film. It takes me not a lot of time to create a poem, but I have to have the right meds. And some of my poems really are, stuff where occur are things that me personally experience in a life. You get me? So I have one I recently wrote named Legends Are Leaving Us. If I'm allowed time, I think it's a really remarkable poem. Just make me know if I can, and I will surely. Legends are, because the legends them I leave with.
All right, I will make, of course, you're going to get some time to do that.
Okay.
The one that I have is There's Nothing. Oh, that one. What's the name of that one?
Nothing Wrong. Well,
There's Nothing Wrong.
There,
right, since we have the CD, since we have a hard copy of There's Nothing Wrong,
yeah,
we're going to play that one. But the one Legends Are Leaving Us, I'm going to invite you to do that one now for our listeners.
Okay. Last September when I looked, it was the passing of reggae legend Toots. A few weeks ago, Daddy U-Roy passed, R.I.P., another icon embedded in our hearts. The other day after I got the news, reggae icon Bunny Wailer has died today. I'm still not in a happy mood. When we look overseas, even Kobe and DMX gone. The legends are leaving us. Mama Elise, our really a gone. Bob Marley, Garnet Silk, and Dennis Brown. Van, me still wish they were around because some of them are treat the business like a circus, too much clown. Globally, loved ones are grieving. Even while I'm speaking, the legends are leaving Earth. Powerful black men were put to death. Call it whatever you want. This is the total mess. If it's not sickness, it's murder. Go on, feel free to check. I'm not cold, I speak bold until my last breath. Chadwick Boseman gone too soon. I'm still saying Wakanda forever. My people be wise and realize we are stronger together. Babylon the one with a rise, them tell lies and act like so them clever. Some say Black Lives Matter. Elise, let's see if it gonna get better. But how can it be better when it divided and ignorant? Distraction and confusion or progression with the ignorance. Some of them busy on TikTok watching Galida comedy joke. I see them twerking on IG, not paying attention to the posts I wrote. We are powerful together. All we need is support. Seek knowledge, increase the vocabulary because life is no joke. Be careful of the foods you consume because poisonous stuff in what they promote. Who created all these diseases and viruses claiming there's no antidote? The great legends are gone and I'm feeling provoked. This is no joke. My quote will make people stay woke. Are the legends really leaving us or are they being killed? Me no know. I'm somewhat bewildered. It's just a question I'm asking still. As my mind navigates, it invade my thoughts. Why? Evil men reign longer and the good one die early. This concerned me and I won't lie. Marcus Garvey, Jamaica's first national hero and one of the world's greatest man. Uniting black people all over for Africa was his greatest plan. News story reveal he met his demise after suffering a stroke. I think they took him out purposely and this is no joke. It's obvious they want to get rid of a powerful black man. I will not sit and be silent. My spoken words explode like bombs. I wish somebody would confess about the death of Dr. Sebi, the man who actually cured many diseases, including AIDS, and them things say I'm crazy. February 21st, 1965, Malcolm X assassinated. April 4th, in a state, Martin Luther King Jr. assassinated. Tupac, Biggie, Nipsey murder. You think that's coincidence? Once you have power with the people, them delete you, and that's evident. The legends are leaving us, only God know why. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, and Prince, me still rate them till the day I die. Aaliyah was so young when she lost her life in the plane crash, the whole world cried. Gandhi, too, was a great man, assassinated. Why? I could not complete this list of legends without not mentioning King Selassie I. Rest in peace, are you great legends? Work well done. Our ancestors fought long for us to get freedom. Educate yourselves. I will not sit and be silent. Me no mute, me no dumb. Our journey continues perpetually like the rise of the sun.
Brilliant. And unfortunately, you're going to have to add one more legend because we just lost Ernest Wilson.
Yes, yes.
A lot of people hearing you might think that, you know, you're a conspiracy theorist. But the questions are valid questions, especially for some of the young ones that are just passing out some of the ones you mentioned. And, you know, whether it's a conspiracy theory or you are a conspiracy theorist or not, we have to be critical thinkers. And that's exactly what this poem is suggesting, that you're thinking critically.
Precisely.
Precisely. All right. So, your poetry is described as dancehall poetry. For those who don't know what that means, what in your mind is dancehall poetry? Dancehall
poetry is, all right, that was a title of one of my poems. And really and truly, that was the first poem I did and start performing in the dancehall. You know, because once upon a time, the message in the music made me rate dancehall. So I attired myself properly just to date dancehall. And, you know, dancehall is like an ongoing transition. It moved from one phase to another. And, you know, at this point in time, doing dancehall music and performing the reggae on international scale, I get to understand that a lot of persons, they are not so comfortable with dancehall due to the fact of what nowadays creators are making it seeming to be. You get what I mean? I say it's somewhat lack creativity and the authenticity of the roots and culture where it come from, evolving into something different. You get what I mean? I say, so these are the complaints me really get from persons as I traverse. And, you know, me just decide, say, me still I go do my poetry in the dancehall scene, when me still I go do my dancehall music. But I feel closely connected to the people each time I do poems. I was recently in North Carolina performing My Name is Pam, and then there was this Rasta lady embraced me tightly with tears streaming from her face. And I start to wonder if she mad. But no, she was going through some of the same domestic abuse situation, and it's just such a warm feeling. So, you know.
My Name is Pam. It's very interesting. Just briefly tell us a little bit about that.
My Name is Pam is a poem I wrote from 2016. It all started off when I was home with my kids. You know, you know that book name, I Am a Boy, I'm a Girl, My Name is Pam, My Name is Roy. Many people in a Jamaican, in a whole tri-state area who is Jamaican can relate to that. So it's all about me was telling them a story about Pam. But Pam grew up big now, because you don't know, we did look a bit when we have the book there. So I try to put my interpretation to it. And it was the time when the whole female abduction did go on, even though that never stopped. But I emphasized on that and decide, say, we are going to fight against this domestic abuse against women, and telling the kids them the story, not just the kids, but the world. You get to me? And say, it is a female played by my sister, Trudy and Kirkland, aka Quality. She go through the struggles and pass through many men. But at the end of the day, she never stopped. She continued to pursue her desires, and, you know, she finally reached up to her goals. So it's emphasizing on females, no matter where you go through, you know who to trust, because there are many messages in, whether we do poems, whether we do short films, there are strong messages in what we are put out to the people. So men out there who just planning for trick you, because Dick did just trick her. Silly Billy was the one who committed suicide and killed himself because he thinks that the baby weapon of a fame. And in real life, these are the things that occur around our communities. You get what I say? And we just have to just try, you know, talk to some people. Try assist them the best way we possibly can. Because talk do alleviate. You get me? So it's just about that.
Yes, and you know something else, Amaziyah, one of the things that I really appreciate is the fact that the stories that you write are real. The people around you are real, and it also gives them an opportunity, even if it didn't happen to them, to vent some kind of their feelings through acting, because you're involving members of the community in your films and in acting, and that is such a stress relief.
From ever since, Elise, Kelly, from ever since, you know this already, you get me? And one of the reasons, you know, my community I come from a really harsh background. You get to me? I say it come from the bitterness, the darkness, the whole nine. And at the end of the day, me, I one of the youth them who decide, say, we have to try motivate and inspire these youths, because if we not try mold them and try show them the right way, it are gonna be even better than what it was. You get to me? I say, and one of the things why some of these youths, not just in my community, but Jamaica and the world, them not try read, them not too much ignorance. You get what I say? And that can trigger off. When you're illiterate and ignorant, it can create a whole heap of chaos and confusion. You get me? I say, so I have like 4 lines that I always tell them. Words of wisdom in my mind me I feed. Marcus Garvey philosophy books me I read. Knowledge over war, me say yes indeed. When the vocabulary high, them can't stop your speed. Precisely.
Absolutely. So very quickly now, as we wrap up, tell us exactly what you're doing right now as we speak.
As we speak, I don't know, me just going well a vibe with my kids. They are here tuning in to the Bridge99fm, Amaziyah the Great, representing to the world. Big respect to all the fans, not here who bring me all about in New York and tri-state area, and people who respecting and appreciating my poems, Michelle, Verona, everybody. Just to say gratitude to the fans in my yard and abroad.
Beautiful. And you remember that we need a copy of some of the most recent poems that you have, that we can share it. Because especially when we have interviews like these, it heightens the curiosity of our listeners. For those who didn't hear about you before, they're going to want to hear more. So thank you so very much, Amaziyah the Great, for being my guest on Un-Tengle.
I really do appreciate it, and thanks for having me. Big respect to Van. They get to me and say, across the bridge there'll be no sorrow, across the bridge no pain. Sun will shine across the river. Amaziyah the Great on the bridge will never be unhappy again. Tell them precisely. Big respect.
Okay, thanks again. So we're going to leave with this interview with one of Amaziyah's. Are we going to take a break first? All right, let's take a break first, and then we bring another poem. This is Killer aka Mr. Crawford.
Yeah, so that was interview with the great Elise Kelly, precisely. Big up all of the fandom all across the globe, because I don't know we're taking it global. You get to me and say, blessings and respect. And this is how we do it, you see it. Because at the end of the day, we have to give thanks to those who've been supporting Amaziyah the Great over the years. So me I say, all heap of things did for say, but we just have to just wrap it up real quick. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. Jillian Murray, enough respect, big respect in every aspect. Big up to all of the people who believe in my dream. You get to me and say, the poem what you go and play is nothing wrong. And if you want to know it, I can play it because I'm going on a break. So at the end of the day, let me just make on a one where that poem is concerned. And you can tune in. I don't know if you're not tuning in now on the show, but me have to do my live just the same and relate to my fans who missed it. So this is nothing wrong. Check it out. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you asking the wrong questions. What makes it correct is when you've been provided with the right answers. Precisely. Nothing wrong with you making mistakes, but in this case, what makes it great is when you learn from your errors and elevate. Yeah. Penetrate and meditate on the great things you desire to achieve in life. Separate yourself from people who don't want to see you thrive. Realize life is no bed of roses or no smooth pathway. There are hurdles to overcome. There are bitterness and harsh days. There will be moments of sadness and grief, and there will be moments of happiness when you feel like you would laugh all day. During your first heartbreak, you probably yelled at yourself in the mirror, I can't take this no more. No joking, perhaps you'll be smoking or consuming alcoholic substances like you have never done before. It's like your entire world keep crumbling. While you're grumbling, why have you done this to me? Nothing wrong with crying, expressing your emotions. No need for fightings or commotion. We were educated poorly about love. Ignorance is like an addiction and will mess you up like drugs. What makes it wrong is when you allow your negative thoughts to become your actions. So, think first and allow time to heal you. Yo, nothing wrong with giving spaces or even letting go if it not work out for me the best. No, well on there. Think about it. Probably that caused the stress. Nothing wrong with seeking advice or counseling when you really need help. Someone really love you. Don't continue to blame yourself. After you overcome the dark phase, you will be the stronger version of self. Then you will learn to love and appreciate your very own existence. In life, we encounter challenges. Tackle something new. Nothing wrong with taking risks as entrepreneurs do. If no one believes in what you're passionate about, at least you believe in you. You believe in you. And that's where it all started. For your dreams to become true. Nothing wrong if you failed at first. It's all a part of the game. I'm not saying you're the worst. As long as you don't give up, try harder again. You will prevail. With persistence, my friend, winning is a must. I am Amaziyah the Great. In God I put my trust. Yes, yes.
I am from the Moors
blessings and respect.
Born in Jamaica.
I'm going to end the live now, so big respect. Share this. I met the world see and hear this. Precise. Big up on yourself. Supporting fans. Can contribute to the mission. PayPal me at artistgraykirkland, or Zelle if you want, artistgraykirkland@gmail.com. So, until then, big up to all you guys, my family and friends. Tell them precisely.
Respect for their fellow men and women in our human community. My message to you all, family.
Okay, viewers, fans, friends, my family, them, subscribers, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Please do feel absolutely free to drop us your comment and be kind to leave a feedback. Yeah, comment, like, share, and tell others about it. And also remember to hit the notification bell if you want to be updated on what's new. Talking about what's new, go and go check out Amaziyah, the great collections. We have whole heap of merchandise, we're going with a bag of things. Enough t-shirt designs, don't tell them precisely. Available on Teespring. Enough people are talking about it, but go and go look for yourselves. Links will be in the description below. We have tabs for females, males, babies, cups, phone cases, etc. Mr. Go and go look now. Follow Amaziyah, the great collection on IG, and like us on Facebook. If you haven't watched My Name is Pam before, features my sister Quality. Please do go and go watch it and share it as it relates to domestic abuse against women and a woman's struggle through it to independence. Also remember to check out Amaziyah, the great music on Amazon, Spotify, Tidal, Deezer, Google Play. It's everywhere.